Okay, welcome on in to anyone joining now or later. This is part 8 of Arcade Paradise. I will admit that this is a pretty long-running game. I mean, considering its simplicity, but it is really enjoyable, and I really do like the game. And I hope you guys do too. Honestly, I think this game deserves a little more recognition, I'd say. I mean, obviously it's a really simple game, but it's also really fun. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and get started. If you are interested in this game, it is available on PC. You can play it, I assume you can play it on VR on PC as well. Oculus Quest, you can play it on Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch. And I know with the PlayStation version, if you buy either the PS4 or the PS5 copy, digitally specifically, you get both. But if you buy the PS4 copy, physically, I'm not sure if you still get the digital upgrade or the upgrade for the PS5 version. But nonetheless, I don't think the PS4 version is that different. I mean, we are playing the PS4 version right now, and I don't remember many differences on the PS5. Now, I haven't played it a whole lot on Switch because me changing jobs, I don't get that free time to play a game while on shift. But from what I have played, it is still pretty good. I mean, it's not the best version, but I feel like that's expected with the Switch's hardware. But I'd still say it is at least... it's pretty good. I mean, there are certain things like an unsteady frame rate and poor textures. However, you can choose to prioritize frame rate over graphics in the Switch version. So, it would run better with that turned on. And it did run better. So, it definitely isn't as bad on Switch as something like, I don't know, MK1. Honestly, I feel like the major issue with bringing things like big games to the Switch is that a lot of companies don't give it enough time for the porting process. They'll just sit there and how do I put it? It'll be a lazy porting job, and I feel like that's what MK1 was. Like, obviously, I'm not expecting it to run and look as good as the PS5 or Xbox versions. However, when you make it look like a low-end PS3 game and run like shit, I mean, come on. I mean, there are other games to come to the Switch that did just fine. I mean, Hogwarts Legacy wasn't that bad on Switch. Clearly not the best version, however, it wasn't that bad. Things like MK11, while shit game, were just fine on the Switch. Now if they brought MKX over to the Switch, yeah, that'd be the bomb. Hell, bring MK9, come on. Hashtag bring back good Mortal Kombat games. Like, come on. MK11 was dog water. MK1 was, I'd say it was better than 11, but I know a lot of people would disagree with that. And honestly, when it came to the cameo system, I mean, it's fine. I feel like it would do better on Injustice, but I much prefer interacting with the environment in Mortal Kombat. Now, if they took that away on Injustice and replaced it with the sidekick system, that would make sense. But with Mortal Kombat, it just doesn't make as much sense. What are our daily challenges, by the way? Let's see. I have, okay, so, oh, score of 200. Yet no. Shoot 1,000 bullets in Zombie. Get an S rank in 3 Things of Laundry. We can do that. But 1,000 bullets, that's gonna be time consuming. And I don't even know what the fuck you're supposed to be doing in the wood chopping game, because it's like, how do I put it? It feels like inconsistent as far as what you do and how it reacts to it. Like, I felt like a Mario Party minigame that there was did the same concept but better. You know what I mean? You wound up with more consistent results. Let's see, we got 30 seconds on that one, a minute on that one. Okay. Hi. Thank you for picking the song. And if you are wondering what I just did, I basically did that and stopped when my cat looked at me. There you go. We're gonna need to get you some more treats, huh? You only got one left. Trying to get the S ranks. There we go, 3 S ranks. Call me Leon S. Kennedy. Oh, this one's done. Damn. Air hockey is broken down. We'll go ahead and fix it in a little bit. Oh, there's a... What the fuck? We got a few machines down. Let's go ahead and fix those. What the fuck? Those look good. That looks good. That looks really good. Video air hockey is one of them. I know Race Chase, or was it Space Racer Simulator? I guess I'll find out. Racer Chaser. Bro, I literally told you to flick it. Alright. Those two look good. Those two don't. Okay. Bro, let me fix it. You know, fucking hell. Thank you. Fucking finally. Yes, I see that. The dry laundry's in my hand. I still haven't redeemed the digital OST that came with my Switch copy, because I got the Switch version physically. My PlayStation versions are digital. I bought them while they were on sale, and I was like, huh, I'll give them a try. I was interested in it before, but I figured it was just a digital arcade. We need to get started on some of these daily challenges soon. Token machine full. Okay. No, it's not. About a minute. Okay.
Select your hero wisely.
6 rounds. What the fuck? Move. It's me, Black Mario. Ooh, we got 3 big boys over here. Ooh, you guys moving fast. The fuck? We have 41 coins. Oh, fuck! Okay. We'll go ahead and go deal with the laundry. It's kind of good timing, I guess. I will say, I wish that game had more, accuracy in its controls. Because it feels like a game where you need to be more precise with your sticks and stuff, but it doesn't allow for that level of precision. So it's like Hotline Miami, but with worse controls. Which sucks. Because I want to enjoy the game. It is, other than the controls, it's a fine game, but if they just added that Hotline Miami precision, it would be great. You know what I mean? But that lack of precision just... Not to mention that, but not to mention the fact that it doesn't give you any, or barely any assist. Sit there and aid with the lack of precision. Wesley. What the fuck? Who? Why the fuck would you aim down? I literally told you to aim behind you. The fuck? That is hella annoying. I need 50 for SMG. Golden Strike is broken down. What? Fuck off. Why are you not dead? Thank you. Die, you bastards. Fuck you all. I'm Black Leon Kennedy. Ooh. I'm Black Leon Kennedy, bitches. Ooh, you're moving fast. I need to... Fuck off. Fuck off, oh. How do I buy that? I want that. Ah. Okay, I thought I had 50 points, or 50 coins. Turns out I had 20 coins, 50 points. My bad. Well, damn. And what's bad is I wound up fucking myself because I was surrounded. I don't even need to really worry about the laundry because, like, it's not the main income at this point. Right now, the main income is the arcade. And we've got a good machine down, which is bad. For the dancing one, I wouldn't even care. Well, I would, because that's money, but... Seriously? Blockchain? Where do I have blockchain? We'll bring the shit game back. Okay. These are I didn't know these were washing machines. I thought you only use the front load washers in the arcade or the VR version of the game. $5 laundry. $5. I found okay. No, I'm not gonna talk about it because I was gonna say something about a TikToker, but I realized that kind of material might be kind of controversial, and I am trying to avoid certain kinds of controversy on this channel. And the video he made was kind of semi-political, I guess. But I don't want to get into that kind of stuff on my channel, even though this example is rather light. Yeah, not going down that direction, so. Oh, I did pre-order the gold edition of Warhammer 40k Space Marines 2, and guess what? It hasn't come in yet. Lesson of the day: never fucking pre-order a game from Amazon. So the gold edition is supposed to get 4 days of early access, and I pre-ordered it like a month ago or some shit, okay? And guess the fuck what? Not only is it coming in late for the 4-day pre-order, but it is going to be here after its official full launch. So not only am I not getting the 4-day the 4-day early access. But I'm going to have to wait till after everyone else was able to pre-order it. Everyone else who had pre-ordered the standard edition. All I can say is, what the fuck, Amazon? What's the fucking point in spending $100 on a specific version of the game that comes with 4-day early access if I'm gonna get it after fucking launch? I have only ever pre-ordered 2 games in my life. GTA Trilogy Definitive Edition on Switch, and now Warhammer 40k Space Marines. And GTA Trilogy was digital, so by the time it came out, it was already downloaded and ready to play. But what the fuck, Amazon? How is it you're a billion-dollar company but can't fucking ship a pre-order on time? It's fucking ridiculous. I also did buy Astrobot, however, I was just a couple of hours too late for pre-order. But I did buy the digital deluxe edition, so I got the art and OST, which is so nice. Or maybe I did get to pre-order it, but the deluxe edition may have come with early access. I don't know. Either way, fantastic game. I am loving it. Haven't played it a whole lot. I can guarantee though, when I'm done streaming for the night, I am hopping on there. More games have broken down. What the fuck? And no, none over here. Okay, this one has.
It's a bug hunt!
Come on.
Insects eradicated!
Alright.
Come get some! Insects eradicated! Eat this! Predators crucified!
We've got a few done. I don't really care about the laundry as much. Oh, day's coming to an end. We should sit there and try to focus more on Zombat. How many bullets have we fired so far? About 300. I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, more than I thought it was, honestly, but we need to fire more in Zombat. Token machine is full again? God damn. Gimme. Thank you. Welcome on in. We're playing Arcade Paradise. This is basically a business simulation type game. You start out with a laundromat and slowly turn it into an arcade business. If you cannot tell from the number of parts of this game I've done, I highly recommend giving this a shot. It is available on all modern platforms, So you're good no matter what you pick. Except mobile. I mean, it's not available on mobile. It is available on Quest though, but honestly, if you're looking for something more chill, like this is at the moment, don't go with the Quest version because it will flood you with laundry. Excuse me. But honestly, I think the laundry in the Quest version is way more profitable than the arcades. Because if you're on top of the laundry, it is crazy how much money you can make. But if you play it on VR, your hands are probably going to clip a lot of things. Because I've noticed that a lot whenever I was playing. I had to get really used to keeping my hands close and tight to me. You know. And even then, my hands still clip things a lot. Let's pick another song. Hopefully it doesn't drown me out as far as me talking. We need to hop on Zombat. This time we are not letting go of the trigger. Move. Why the fuck did it not fire for a second? Like at all. I didn't hear the reload animation sound. Let's check our progress. 600. Fuck off. We're practically tip to tip with completing this, so. Fire! Fucking hell! Bro, what the fuck? Fuck off. I just need it to be a little more precise, come on. he's not given a whole lot of directions he can actually aim it. That's fine. I need to go. Since we have one machine full at the moment, we'll go ahead and pull the money from the mall. Was there? No, there wasn't trash over here. Of course, stack overflow is making so little money. It's actually an annoying game. Only time I play that is when I have a challenge. I will say though, playing this in VR, the arcades aren't going to be as fun, especially with things like Racer Chaser, where it feels like it's just better with a D-pad. Also, it doesn't help if your joystick has drift, like mine. So, just be aware of some of the, I guess, nuances of the VR version. Yeah, I got every machine. What the fuck? All of these are just going to end up being worth $5 anyway, so might as well just not worry too much about them. I'm just going to toss them in, and then probably deal with them right after we earn the challenge. Also, with the VR version, you have less machines. So you end up with constant loads of laundry, unlike the console version, where it's like, sometimes it's less, sometimes it's not. But less machines to actually wash the laundry with. So, more work, less machines to work with. Bro, it legit wouldn't fire. I fucking hate that. Okay, let me grab some water. Okay. Oh fuck, I might be fucked here. Fuck. I hate that coins just disappear. I will say moving is nice in this game. Fuck. Okay. I still got it. Look at that. 2 challenges done. Okay, so all of these are done. That's good. Token machine full again. Man, we are making a killing today, huh? Business closing in... Well, business closing soon. Alright. More machines broke down. Fuck off with breaking down.
Greta's crucified.
Alright. Look at that, $6,000 just from today. We have made a killing. That's normal upgrades. Okay. Man, $6,000 just from today. And that is all the arcade machines we can purchase at the moment. Let's check out our upgrades. We have 235 euros. Not enough for what we're wanting. 390. Alright. It is tipped cheeks with midnight in the game. We got $15 on us. $4,588 from the arcade and $1,315 from the laundry. You can definitely tell which one's making more money. Fruit Crush.
I understand you've been getting advice from Leslie. Good. You could learn a lot from her. She never quit when things got tough. And I'm glad you two keep in touch. More generally, I mean, as a father. But maybe there's still something that requires my expertise. Anything I can assist with. Earned that privilege. Just ask, and I can be available if you ever...
No. I think on the PS5 version, I'm just gonna sit there and try to unlock all the discs and just do a stream where it's just all the music.
Come get some! Greta's crucified!
What are my daily challenges? Okay. That's a bug, because I haven't even hopped on Zombat, but I'll take it. Defeat 75 helicopters. I hope it means in total. Play shuttlecocks for 3 times. Okay. That one's easy. Attack vector. UFO. We just gotta find it. Lion Terror, there it is. Ah. That's a game I don't mind it being down. Ah, damn. Just barely off. Ah, damn. This does not feel good with modern controllers. And it feels like this thing moves too slow in order to... That time it was... Okay. Most of those were my fault, but still. Feels awful on a modern controller. In my opinion, of course. Of course, it may be the fact that I don't fucking play Pong, so... Fuck, I'm missing one on this side.
Eat this!
Bro. Come on. What the fuck?
Predators crucified!
Fucking finally. It just did not want me getting rid of those things at first. Fuck. There. Got my phone plugged in. So I have a homie. He's a good guy, but he went from, I guess, normal, or what many people would consider normal. He definitely didn't act normal, but he went from looking normal to getting so many piercings that I think a magnet is his worst enemy. But he's telling me to watch the latest Nico Avocado video, and I'm like, the fuck? Why? And he's like, bro, trust me. I don't think I can. Damn. Fuck. Fuck off, little bastard. What the fuck? Okay. At this point, I'm just wanting to get this over with. Move out of the fucking way. Ah, damn. Go ahead. There. I did that challenge. Token machine full. God damn. Give. But why would I want to watch the video of some fat fuck who's not even interesting? And shit talks. Gaming. Shit talks. Gamers. While he's over there sitting there creating craters with every step he takes. And don't get me wrong, I have nothing against fat people. But when you're that big and decide to criticize other people's hobby, when your hobby is stuffing your fat fucking face, no, shut the fuck up. Alright. Didn't we listen to this earlier? Hold on. Yeah, we did. So I'm gonna play Throat. Thort? I don't know. I missed it. Okay. We need to destroy 75 chops. I will say, I hate fucking hell. I told it to fire when it was straight ahead. Okay. Okay, it does count. Oh, I have to destroy 75 in total. This is good. Fuck off. Fuck off. Fuck. Alright, so we got all 3 daily challenges done. One was just a glitch, but hey, I'll take it. My brother was telling me about the music festival he was going to. And the fact that the family left before even the first band because they found out the one artist my mom wanted to listen to and see wasn't there. But from what I understand, it's mainly country music, which I am like, I kind of like am tip to tip with hating country music because I just don't freaking like it. What's up? How are you doing? But I might go with them tomorrow to the festival. Just I might go with them tomorrow just for the festival because I've never been to a music festival, so course, in my area, they don't really have rock music festivals, so you know, it's not going to be any of my preferred genres, because I do listen to a lot, just not country. There's like 2 country songs that I like. Yeah, for me, it's like I don't like the material, and I don't like the vibe, I don't like the singing, so for me, there's nothing appealing about the genre. There are a couple of songs that I do like, but it's just like, that's it, you know. Outside of that, outside of those like 2 songs, you won't hear me listening to country. And one of them is more like a western rather than actual country. Because from what I understand, Tennessee Whiskey is more of a western / blues song than it is country. Yeah. Honestly, rock is my preferred genre for music. However, I have been listening to a lot of like specific rappers recently. Was there something on the ground? No. I must be going crazy. I mean, I understand having country concerts for people who do enjoy it. It is a popular genre of music. It's just not my genre. Like, I know my dad listens to country. He also listens to, like, classic rock or, like, 90s rock, which I guess at this point is classic rock. Like, every day's the same, nothing really changing. Yeah, I know that feeling. Where I currently work, it's pretty much the same thing every day. Sit at desk, stare at cameras. That's it. That's essentially the extent of my current job. Stare at cameras. I do check doors to make sure they're locked, but outside of that, I mean, sometimes I don't even get that depending on where I start and end in my shift. So it's 8 hours of staring at cameras. So it is extremely boring, and we're not allowed to be on our phone at all. But it's the same shit every day. And then just come home and play a game. And then bed. Get up. Get ready for work. Stare at cameras. I mean, it's not really suffering, it's just boring. Nothing really happens, so it's just the same thing every day, which it just winds up being mentally exhausting. But it's not like I can complain much, because the other people who work in the same facility, because it's a factory, they wind up actually doing manual work. But to be fair, they also get paid more than me. So, I mean, it doesn't really bother me that much, but it does suck that every day is pretty much the same. Move out of the way, bro. I feel you there. I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat. It's just being that this is a step up from my previous job. I'm just like, even if I have to force myself, I'm going to just deal with it, you know? Because it pays more than my previous job. I get benefits with this new job. You know, they pay for my healthcare, dental, vision, whereas my previous job was just wash dishes, 13 an hour. Which, only reason I got 13 an hour is because I was there during COVID, when they couldn't get anybody to work. Move out of the way. Actually, we should handle that. That's money right there. Yeah, that's exactly my thinking as every day when I go to work. And unfortunately, with my brother having to borrow, well, me and my brother having to share my vehicle because his transmission is down, I'm having to be there like 30 minutes to an hour early, working around not only his schedule but my mother's schedule, because she's the one who drives me to his work, so that way I can pick up my car and actually go to the facility. And worst part is, I got in trouble with the district manager. It wasn't big trouble, but so after the first 2 days of training, I started going on second shift, which is 2 to 10. And being that I was there like an hour early, I was there at 1, and for the first 2 days of me being on the night shift, I would just wait at the front desk. Well, you can't be on your phone at the front desk even if you're off the clock. Well, so my captain sat there and was like, since you're here, I'm gonna go on my phone and have a call and you can cover the front desk, but don't clock in. So for 2 days, she expected me to cover the front desk while off the clock. And I was like, nah, I don't really fuck with that. So I asked her day 3 if I'd be allowed to go to another area and play on my phone. And I specifically said the area so that way she knew where I was going to be. And she was like, yeah, that's fine. You shouldn't get in trouble. Well, the district manager comes by and he's like, yeah, you can't do that. But thankfully he was like, I understand, you know, because I explained to him the situation I'm in with my brother borrowing my car, and he's like, okay, when you're here early, just head to the shack and you can play on your phone, you know, until you have to clock it. So I wasn't really in trouble. It wasn't really like trouble, you know what I mean? It was more like a, hey, yeah, don't do that anymore. You know what I mean? But yeah, the fact that my captain just expected me to just cover her off the clock. Just rubs me entirely the wrong way. I mean, it makes sense because we're contractors. We're not actually working for the manufacturing facility. The manufacturing facility hires another company to provide security. So they don't want people seeing security just sitting down on their phone playing a game. If she asks me to sit there and cover her again, I'm gonna be like, okay, you want me to clock on? And if she says no, I'm gonna be like, okay, then you're gonna need to get back here. And if she's like, yeah, go ahead, sure, you know, I'll take the overtime. Token machine full. That. First 2 days, I kind of just like bit my tongue. It was like, this is probably not going to be an everyday thing. Then the second day, I was like, okay, this ain't right. Third day, I was like, okay, let's see if I can figure out a way around this. You know, without looking like a dick to my new boss. Because if I would already had been there for like a year or two, no big deal, you know. She would already know my abilities and stuff, and if I was going to be fired, I would have been fired by then. But I'm kind of like fresh meat there. So I definitely don't want to fuck up while I'm fresh meat. I mean, to be fair, the idea of a living wage does change depending on where you live. Like, where I live, I have a coworker who just has the one job, and we get paid the same. So, you know, and he does make a livable wage. So what we are getting paid, 14 an hour plus benefits, it is a survivable wage. It's not no comfortable living, from what he's told me, but it is livable. Of course, some of his financial decisions, some of his financial situations, I should say, kind of, yeah. So, I mean, it also depends not only on where you live, but also what company you work for. Like, so I'm in security, and the company I work for is called Securitas. We get healthcare, dental, and vision, but our hourly rate does depend on the facility we work at. So, without going to a big city, the factory I provide security for is the highest paying in my area. So, you know, I'll take it. Plus, from what the others have told me, we should be getting raises soon because unfortunately we are the lowest paid in that entire factory. Yeah. I mean, it sucks, but it for the most part, it doesn't even depend on your area. For the most part, it's just the company you work for. Like my brother, I believe he gets healthcare. I don't think he gets dental or vision. I don't know for sure. But he is a mechanic for a car dealership.
It's a bug hunt!
I hope so too, because if so, then we'll get over a $2 raise. We'll be getting $16.50 rather than $14 even. But the one coworker I was saying who lives on his own in his own apartment, and this is the only job he has at the moment. He has talked about getting a second job, but he does do fine paying his bills and stuff with this one job. But he some of the decisions he makes, it's like, okay, this is where you could cut money. Because I was like, because he was talking about how expensive the drinks are in the break room, and I'm like, bro, you know, you could avoid that just by buying your own drinks and having them in the fridge at work. I mean, assuming all you're gonna do is drink soda while working, you could have a lunchbox with, say, 4 sodas in it. Oh yeah, I'm definitely hoping for that raise, because it would just be nice. But I'm just like, you could sit there and buy a 12-pack or a 24-pack of cans, put them in a lunchbox, and store them in the HR fridge, because that's where we put our lunches. And he was like, yeah, but then I'd actually have to get a lunchbox, and I'd have to pay for I'd have to pay, like, I believe he said like $8 for a 12-pack. I was like, yeah, but you're paying $1.50 for a can of soda here from our break room, because our break room has like machines where you can buy food and stuff like that. I was like, you're paying $1.50 for one can. I mean, yeah, that too. I mean, I didn't even think about grocery bags. So, $1.50 for one can. If he bought 12 cans, that would be $18. So, assuming that a 12-pack is, we'll go with $9. That means he saves $9 and gets the same amount of soda. And if you're wanting to save even more money, just bring a water bottle. They have a water fountain where it has like a sensor, and you can just refill your water bottle. Yeah, definitely cheaper. And that's assuming it's $9. I haven't bought a 12-pack in a while, so I don't know how much it is. I haven't really bought 12-packs or anything since I got out of the tech school I was in. Yep. Repurposing things will save you some money. Heck, you could sit there and use like, so certain restaurants you go to, they provide like plastic containers when you order takeout. I use those for my inside my lunchboxes. Whenever reheating food in the microwave, it keeps it nice and moist, so I'll end up with food that doesn't taste dry. Don't have enough room for that. And that's the only DLC. I mean, that sounds about right with the current market. I just haven't bought any in a while. I'll be honest, on my way home from work last night, I was thinking about it. But I was actually thinking about buying some Coke and some ice cream, because we work at a ice cream manufacturing plant. And in the break room, they have like a big freezer full of ice cream that anyone who works there is allowed to have. However, they sat there and took it out for a little bit to defrost it and clean it, and there's no ice cream in it at the moment. And I was really feeling some ice cream last night. Root beer floats are hella good, but during the summer, me and my family were having a lot of floats, and I was just like, after like a while, I was just like, okay, I just want a soda and some ice cream. Just have them separately and drink them / eat them separately whenever I'm in the mood for it. Because it was like almost every day my family was making root beer floats. Or it felt like that. And it would be fine if like it was like a bunch of different sodas, but out of the soda we have, I pretty much just drink Coke. But you know, yeah, it is. I mean, I'm surprised with how long I've eaten at the fast food place I worked at. Like, for 4 years, I would order food from other places rarely. Like, not very often. And then the last year, I got sick and tired of it. I just didn't want to eat there. Okay. So we have all the machines. The place is maxed out right now, but it's not letting us talk to the person who will allow us to unlock an upgrade. Oh, and another negative side of where I'm working currently, it's far enough from restaurants that I can't just take a 30-minute break, go to the restaurant, and come back. Oh, go to the restaurant, order food, come back, and get back to work. So I either have to order ahead of time, which a lot of apps actually charge more in the app than in store, which I noticed that with BK. And I know McDonald's does the same thing. But a lot of those restaurants are far enough away that I either have to take a 30-minute break, order in the app, and go get it in person, which at that point I'm spending more than if I just ordered it in the store, or ordering delivery, which is also more expensive. No, I understand. Like, McDonald's is so expensive that it's like, you guys don't get the point of your food. Your food's supposed to be cheap, yet filling. But you guys keep raising the prices. We're not paying for no filet mignon prices for a Big Mac. The Big Mac's not even that good anyway. I mean, BK tastes better, so I don't mind paying a little more for BK over McDonald's. I actually don't like McDonald's. But still, it's like all these fast food places are so expensive. And it's whenever you have to order delivery because of where you are working, it gets even more expensive. So I'm trying to take advantage of all these offers and deals as I can. even if that means it, you know, it's not going to be as good. Like, right now, when I just ordered, I sat there and took advantage of 2 offers. So, one offer is if you sit there and place 2 orders through the BK app, you get a bonus 400 crowns, which is their points. I miss the McDonald's chicken wraps. Those were just so good. And honestly, I didn't like the KFC chicken wraps because they were just so basic. Or I don't know if they were basic where you were, because the nearest KFC for me is a 2-in-1, so it's like half KFC, half Taco Bell. But the chicken little wraps were hella basic. That's not even what I was wanting to do. Oh, my trash bag is full. But it's a good thing I can sit there and, you know, I have some friends where I used to work at the restaurant, and they're like, hey,
Incredible!
if you come by, we'll give you some free food, man. We got you. So, if I'm hungry after work, I can stop by there, if they are there. Oh, yeah. I miss when the double stacked tacos were $1. They were like infinitely better than the normal tacos. And cheaper. Because at the time I was ordering Taco Bell, like a normal taco was like $1.30 or something like that. And the double stacked taco was almost the same thing, but $1. Okay, so I'm not thinking of the same thing you are. When you said KFC chicken wraps, I was thinking of the chicken little wraps they had a couple years ago. I don't know if they still have them, but... when I was working at that 2-in-1 restaurant, KFC and Taco Bell, I would just make my own chicken wrap. Sometimes I'd use the Taco Bell chicken, and sometimes I'd just take a couple of chicken tenders, cut them up, and use the Taco Bell stuff to make my own chicken wrap, and it was so good. I had like lettuce, tomato, 3-blend cheese, avocado ranch, the chicken, some red strips or something. Wrap it up. And if, you know, swapping between the Taco Bell chicken and the chicken strips, so good. The avocado ranch just took it to the next level, though. That does sound good. I mean, whenever the Taco Bell side had bacon, I sat there and added the Taco Bell side bacon too. It made... oh. There was also this big burrito I used to make. I literally called it the final round. And I pretty much used everything on the Taco Bell line. It was a big burrito. I remember one of my managers watching me make that burrito, and they were like, you know, if we ever started selling that burrito alone would probably cost like $15. Yeah. Yeah, I understand that. I mean, a lot of companies sat there and got rid of some like best items, like the McDonald's. They got rid of the chicken wrap 15 years ago or something. And after they got rid of the chicken wrap, I just stopped going. Because their burgers aren't that good, in my opinion. Their fries, I never really liked their fries. I know a lot of people love their fries. I just never liked them. To me, they tasted, if they felt so rubbery. Yep. And it's like you're getting rid of your best food, hiking up your prices on your mid-ass food. How the fuck are you still in business? And not to mention, your ice cream machine's constantly being broken. It's like there is literally no reason to go to McDonald's. It's like, even, like, I remember talking to one of my managers when I worked at the KFC Taco Bell, and they're like, and I was saying that I blew all my money on, like, some games or something. I don't remember what it was, but I had spent most of my money and I was wanting something to eat, and she was like, hey, why don't you just go to McDonald's? They have a ton of food that you can get for super cheap. And I start looking at the app and at the deals, and I'm like, okay, yeah, but it's still more expensive than it should be. Let's see. Yeah, I haven't been able to get a score of 2,500 in UFO assault, so that's gonna be a no. Explode 100 bombs in Bomb Dudes? I haven't even played that game. Play attack vector for 5 minutes. That is pretty easy. I wish, honestly, for me, I wish specifically fast food was cheaper and more affordable, because it's like, this is supposed to be what you go to for a cheap and good meal. I don't want to be paying like Chili's prices for below Chili's quality food. What the fuck? Okay, why is it exploding? Why is it not doing damage to the trees? Fuck. Ah. I mean, if you bought that much food with the coupons, I mean, it's gotta be at least somewhat worth it, right? Fuck. I got caught on these fucking trees. So, it should have been at least a little worth it. A ton of food. mean, definitely sounds like it was worth it. What'd you guys get, by the way? I haven't even been to Subway in a while. Usually when I went to Subway, I sat there and usually got either a meatball, either a meatball sub, or I got a turkey Cali Club. I really like their turkey Cali Club. It is really good, but it is so expensive that I'm just like, yeah, I'll only get it every now and again. You know what I mean? Damn, I was fucked either way. Ah, damn. I didn't pause. That does sound hella good. I ain't even gonna lie. Fuck. I didn't place it. I wanted it. I might have fucked that up. I ain't gonna lie, but I thought I fucking placed it behind me and then told to go up. But it placed like here and just blocked my way. Come on, man. Come at me, bro. Why do you keep... Okay, that was my fuck up. Oh, now you want to push. Fucking bastard. Okay, I clearly had something that boosted my range, and I didn't know it. Wound up fucking me up. I mean, I can imagine. I mean, some of this, I love Subway's honey mustard. That's pretty much the only honey mustard that I really, really like. Their honey mustard is so good. Every time I get the Turkey Cali Club, I put their honey mustard on it. It just goes so nicely on there. Okay, I got all the clothes from that side. I need to get the clothes from this side. At my house, we don't even have mustard. Well, we do, but it's like expired. And my parents are like, oh, just because it says Best Buy date doesn't mean it's not good. Bro, that mustard looks awful. That mustard looks like it needs to be in a nursing home. Fuck, I should have put them over here. Damn. But I probably couldn't make a good honey mustard. But, you know, I'd have to buy mustard, and I don't I don't like mustard. Their honey mustard is pretty much the only exception, because it... I don't know what it is, but I just like their honey mustard. Fuck, that's not at all where I wanted to put it. Get fucked, Mike. Damn it, I said, nope. I don't want to fuck myself, thank you. That's not at all where I said to put it. Get fucked. Haha. Token machine full. Forgot to grab that. That again. Okay, so it places where I am, not in front of me. That makes so much more sense. Bro, I literally said to place the bomb. Damn you. Stay put. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to try that. Probably like next week. I'll sit there and go to like Walmart, pick up the stuff to make the honey mustard, and make a sandwich. Or make a few sandwiches. And that's what I'll be packing my lunch with for work. Whenever I do try it, I'll definitely let you know how it was. Fuck off. If I ever have ribs, I always put like barbecue sauce on it. Basic, but I mean, it's hella good, so. Fucking. Yes, I realize I can just leave, but I don't want to just leave. What is the point of the bomb upgrade? I don't think that was what increased my range. No, you're good. What the fuck? Why is it not letting me? Okay, now it did. Well, we've already completed the challenge for that anyway. Okay. I might try that one of these days, actually. There was one thing I did as a kid whenever we had hot dogs and mac and cheese. I sat there, and at the bottom of the hot dog bun, I would put the mac and cheese, then the hot dog itself, and then ketchup on the top. And it was hella good. I mean, to be fair, a lot of things sound like they wouldn't go good together, but wind up going really well together. I mean, there was one time an independent business was offering samples outside of the grocery store as me and my brothers were kids, and they had like all sorts of different chocolate, and I tried the chocolate covered bacon, which was so good. It was really good. Like, it was surprising good. Chocolate covered bacon is... Oh. What sucks is we never did go to her business, but oh, it was so good. I'd go there just for the chocolate covered bacon. Which my mom looks at me like I'm some crazy person. No, I understand that. Life slows down for no person. Chocolate. Chocolate! Yeah, I've seen that meme. I honestly haven't watched SpongeBob as a kid. So, the only time I watched SpongeBob was as a teenager, going back, okay, let's see what everyone was raving about. And I fucking watch it as a teenager, I'm like... And as a kid, it's probably like super funny. But as a teenager / adult, I'm looking at it and I'm like, what the fuck? Which my friend thought I was crazy, but then he went back and watched a couple of episodes of SpongeBob, and he was like, "Yeah, you're right, man. It don't exactly hit the same." And it's probably the same with a lot of old cartoons. You know, wind up being super funny as a kid, but as an adult, you wind up looking at it, and it's like, this is what I found funny as a kid. I've experienced something similar when watching the Transformers movies that I loved as a kid. I mean, as a kid, you look at those movies and you're like, oh, this is peak cinema. Oh yeah, I think Looney Tunes is one of the very few exceptions. That and Tom and Jerry. Tom and Jerry is fucking fantastic. I find it weird that they tried to turn Looney Tunes into a sitcom with one of their reboots. But I did watch a couple of episodes of it, and I was like, okay, this ain't bad. I don't think I'd ever watch it over any of the originals at all, ever. But for a cartoon sitcom, it wasn't bad. I'm definitely glad they went a different route rather than trying to rehash some of the old material just with new animation. It's like, it's just a carbon copy at that point. I haven't even seen Freakazoid. I've heard about it a couple of times, but no one ever, at least that I remember, no one ever described what it was like. So I know it was mentioned a couple of times, but I have no clue what it's like. Fuck off. I want to collect the monies. In a good way or a bad way, because Redfall's an experience too. Fucking let me collect the money. Thank you. Had to do some surgeon level precision shit to collect the money from that machine. Fucking let me get rid of the bugs. Okay.
It's a bug hunt! Traitors crucified!
Not. Let's see. I'm not sure. Like, from your description, I'm just like, I'm not sure what that would even be like to try to like imagine it. I might have to check out some YouTube clips. Yeah, I'm gonna sit there and see if I can find some Freakazoid YouTube clips, and if I like them, I might see if I can find the whole show somewhere. But it might take a while for me to get to the show because I still haven't gotten through Boondocks, and I started that months ago. Ah, okay. So it's more of a mature cartoon. Okay. Is it like offensive humor or like sexual humor? If it's offensive humor, that shit would be right up my alley. I love offensive humor. That's why I have to fucking censor myself anytime I'm on stream. And I have to remind my friends, hey, I am on stream, shut the fuck up. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to check it out. all I can say though is my sense of humor is so fucked and so offensive that if humor winds up being, if that type of humor winds up being against the rules to get into heaven, yeah, I'm going straight to hell, because ain't no way they would let me in heaven with the type of jokes I've made. Okay. Like, I have made jokes about a specific September event damn near daily for a while. To be fair, though, that does depend on the specific type of religion. So, it may or may not be accurate. Who knows what version of heaven or hell actually exists? I mean, just about every version of every religion has had their own version of heaven and hell. It may have been called different things, but just about every religion has had their own version, and each one has, like, their own criteria. You know what I mean? I know the Catholics are just like, accept Jesus in your heart and you'll be let into heaven. Yeah, if that's the case, then that's fucked, because all someone like Hitler would have to do is, I accept Jesus as my Lord and Savior before death. Probably. I mean, things like the Bible have been translated and retranslated a million times over, to where Jesus wasn't even his real name. That was just another translation of his name, but it wound up sticking. You know? So, there are certain things that might be completely false. I'm gonna volume control music. I'm gonna turn music down a little more. But regarding religion, there are probably at least a couple hundred religions that might have been lost to time because no one knew how to translate them, or they weren't written down or something. And then some religions just being retranslated so many times that certain things are just inaccurate. I mean, to be fair, like, the Muslims, Jewish, and Christians and Catholics kind of have the same belief set and similar Bibles. However, there are some slight distinctions, which I don't know them all because I'm not a religious type. No, you're good, you're good. I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and fault you for that, you know? Hi. But I lost my train of thought. A specific little fluffy distracted me. But there are some certain distinctions between them, and I'm not sure what they are because I am not from any of them as far as like religious. I'm not from any of those religions, and my knowledge of those religions are pretty minimal, with the exception of Christianity, because I am in an area where it's a heavily Christian area. So I do know a lot more about Christianity than I do basically any other religion. But a lot of religions like that are very similar, but have their own distinctions. And the best example I can think of for that would be Christianity and Catholicism. They are extremely similar to where a lot of people confuse the two, and it's easy to see why. But there are some distinctions that once you see them are kind of like, okay, so that is a big difference between the two. Okay, so that one's broken. I wonder if there's any other broken.
Squash those bugs!
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Predators crucified!
But I know a lot of religions have like the same rule set, you know. Essentially, just don't be a fucking prick. You know, it's like a lot of the religions have similar rules, like don't murder, you know, don't lie, don't steal, stuff like that. Stuff that would basically just be classified as be a good fucking person. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, with modern society, everyone has basically tossed morality out of the window. I mean, I had an ex who cheated on me for my brother, thought there was nothing wrong with it, and I found out her mother was encouraging it, and they both are like God-fearing Christians, and I'm like, seriously? Y'all classify yourselves as Christians, and this is the kind of behavior you have? So, anytime, and stuff like that, and that's just like one example. Anytime my friend who doesn't pull a lot of bitches, anytime he's talking to a girl and he's like, and she's Christian, I'm like, yeah, it's 2024, that doesn't really mean anything though. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I'm not one to usually support religion, but religion, when taught properly, was a good way of teaching these morals. But so many people just want to pray to the God, but not live the rules. And I think that might have been the purpose of religions being formed, not necessarily to actually praise a god, but to teach morals to the people. Which, that is an opinion a lot of people find very controversial. And it makes sense to me, because like, if you are surrounded by people who are acting like animals, how do you get them to actually behave? You give them something to fear, like a god. Yeah, and that is... that's... Honestly... I feel like the whole repenting thing is taken wrong. I feel like it was meant to be you repent and change, and then you're clear. But I could be completely wrong there. You know, but I feel like that's how it was meant to be in religions. If you repent and change, then you are forgiven. But, you know, I have no evidence to back that. I think that's just a theory. You know? A game theory. Alright, we have no machines to buy. Okay. I was like 90% sure. But, okay, everyone's gone now. I'm gonna put the last $65 back in the safe. Yeah. All I can say is whenever me and my friends talk about religion, we actually try to avoid talking about religion, but one of my friends he is like diehard Christian, but he doesn't really act like it. And he was talking shit about the fact that I don't go to church one day. And I was like, bro, knock it off. Bro, knock it off. And then after a while, I was like, how the fuck you gonna sit there and criticize me not going to church when you just say you're a Christian but don't fucking act like one? You're just gonna end up going to hell anyway. And he's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like,
Hello, Ashley. Seems you're capable of running a successful business without my interference. Excellent. After all, that was the point of this exercise. Self-sufficiency, learned from the very best. And should you feel like picking up the phone sometime, checking in with your old mentor, me, I mean, not your sister, that would be agreeable. Please. Oh, one thing. I received a letter from the council. The new partition is fine, but there's a discrepancy with the paperwork. Something about an unpaid operating license. I'll look into it. It's my name on the deed, so my problem to fix. I'll speak to the council this week. All the best. And I'm very... well, until then.
damn, couldn't even bring himself to say he's proud of me. Fuck you too, motherfucker. But, he was like, what do you mean I'm gonna go to hell? I'm like, bro, you know the 7 deadly sins, right? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, you allow your lust for bitches to control you. He's like, oh yeah, you seek nothing but money, so you suffer from greed, one of the deadly sins. I'm like, yeah, but I don't really sit there and focus on money purely for my own benefit, neither. So it isn't greed. Greed is wanting more and more for yourself. You really can't defend. You just lusting over. I mean, to be fair, sometimes it can be really easy to fall into those, I guess, sets of emotions. but I feel like it's fine as long as you sit there and kind of like balance it out, or try to sit there and maybe balance it out isn't the right set of words, but like try to counteract it, you know, don't let it control you or anything. Hi. See, my friend thinks because I want to be rich one day that it is greed. But I want to be rich so that way I can take care of the people around me and use my wealth and power to try to make the world a slightly better place. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people, to be fair though, a lot of people, well, a lot of people are fucking stupid. So, in order to fight off those emotions like that, they would have to rub those brain cells together, but they only have one, so they can't rub one brain cell against another brain cell, because they only got the one. Yeah, I want to sit there and develop video games, and if it goes well, you know, I'd want to make some really good games. Like, video games are literally the only reason I'm still alive. And so I want to develop video games that help other people in similar ways that it helped me. And also sit there and do things like, say I have like a story game, and we'll say it's a Resident Evil type game. Okay, so it's a horror game, and you get like, I have like all these costumes you can buy as like extra DLC or whatever, but have like a breast cancer awareness costume pack, and all the money from that goes to breast cancer research. Or say I have like an online GTA type game, sit there and have a Toys for Tots event where all the money that someone spends on digital currency goes straight to Toys for Tots, or something along those lines, you know. Or all the money that, say, how do I put it? All the money that the digital currency makes us, we match that and donate both to Toys for Tots. I would do stuff like that quite a bit. I want like each game I have, if it has any DLC, at least have like DLC that is for fundraising or for like charity purposes. Of course, I do want to have a few games with absolutely no DLC. But that's just the dream, you know. Who knows if it would ever get to that point to where I just have money to throw away, to where it's like, yeah, we'll match every single dollar spent on this game for Toys for Tots. I hope so too, because with all the CEOs and shit that care nothing about people, you know, having one who is actually consistently doing charity work would be good. Plus, I mean, they do charity work, but a lot of it isn't for the actual charity. A lot of them find cheap-ass loopholes and use it just for the tax break. Like, they'll spend, say, $2 million on one painting, donate it purely for the tax break. And of course, whatever charity organization receives that painting, they can sell it to sit there and increase their funding, but I feel like that's just a cheap cop-out for a tax break. Honestly, I think the world just needs more CEOs like that, you know? Actually wanting to help people. I know that a lot of people have been sitting there being like, oh, why is it we have this but not the cure to cancer? The cure to cancer already exists. I mean, it's not a cure to cancer in general, but each cancer has like their own weaknesses, and it already exists for most of them. But like what was said in Family Guy, it's more profitable to treat cancer for a lifetime than sell the cure to cancer once. But the cure to cancer, quote unquote, is just you going to a doctor to analyze whatever specific kind of cancer you have, and then they battle that type of cancer specifically. Chemotherapy is just basically the one size fits all for cancer treatment. And the reason I know about this, and this might get a lot of people upset, is because I was actually watching a video and Andrew Tate was talking about that. Which, a lot of, like, however you view Andrew Tate, doesn't matter, but this one statement makes so much sense. And regardless of how someone feels about him as a person, or the Andrew Tate persona / ideology, some things he's said does make sense, and that's just my take. You just gotta sort through, like, the bullshit and shit. See, that is one thing I will not get into because I'm trying to avoid having this kind of conversation on my channel. The only reason I even mentioned Andrew Tate was because he was the one who mentioned the cancer treatments, and that the quote-unquote cure to cancer does exist. No, I understand that. I mean, I don't even like bringing up Andrew Tate at all, especially with how controversial his ideology is alone, let alone the allegations. So for the most part, I just avoid mentioning anything that would elicit similar reactions, you know what I mean? But for the most part, I try to stay away from controversial topics. There are certain ones though that I'm like, nah, I don't care. I'm going for it. Like standing against Drake,
Squash those bugs.
which is popular now, but a few years ago, a lot of people, if I said I fucking hated Drake, you know, it's like they look at me like I just shot their puppy. Yeah. But even if someone like disagrees with how I view like a specific person or event or whatever, like as far as I see, having different opinions is fine. You just gotta try to maintain that mutual respect while talking about it. You know what I mean? And that goes for literally anything. From like game opinions to political opinions. Yeah. Which, the thing is about opinions is there is no right or wrong opinion. But nobody seems to, you know, get that through their skull. I mean, I can sit there and say GTA 5 is the worst GTA all I want. It doesn't make it so. And there's no facts I could even imagine to put behind it. It's just how I feel about it. And that's not even how I actually feel about GTA. That was just an example, but opinions are like assholes. Everyone's got them and they all stink. That's what I grew up with. I mean, to the point it ain't wrong neither. No matter what opinion you have, no matter how popular of an opinion it is, there will be those who disagree and think that your opinion stinks. But I get a lot of heat because basically any video I see hyping up GTA 5 or like praising GTA 5 like it's the best game ever, I'm like, no, in my personal opinion, GTA 5 is good, but it's not even the best in its own series. For me, that would be 4, but San Andreas was also really good, so I could definitely see people arguing in San Andreas' favor, but 5, basically the only thing that I feel 5 has going in its favor is modern mechanics, which very nice. GTA 5's shooting and driving feel the best in the series, and the largest map. Not the best map, but the largest in the Grand Theft Auto series. Yeah. They get so caught up in being entitled regarding their own opinion that they completely forget that everyone else has the same right to their own opinion. What are you guys lined up here for? The toilet's usable. Just don't line at the door. The fuck? Why am I collecting the money? I literally just did that. Nah, I understand that. GTA is kind of like for a... not a specific audience, but it has its fans. I like GTA because I like the open worlds, I like the fun missions, and I like some of the characters, depending on the game. GTA 4 for me was the best one because it had easily the best story. It had realistic mechanics, like the cars actually had some weight to them. They didn't just... I mean, Saints Row is also really good. I love Saints Row 3. I was playing 1 for a little bit, but I didn't complete it. I played 3. I've actually beaten 3 a couple of times, and I've played 4 a little bit. Oh, I've actually played 4 a lot, but mainly what I did in that was free roam. And I do enjoy Saints Row. Saints Row is hilarious. I love their sense of comedy. But it's like similar gameplay wise, but go for entirely different tones. Like, Saints Row, I feel, goes for a more lighthearted and funny tone, for the most part. GTA has its, like, funny moments, but Saints Row leans more into that. Okay. Honestly, I am more of a story open world explorer. I do like things like, okay, especially story. I love a good story. And things like Detroit Become Human, fantastic. I love playing that. I like open worlds. Like, if it has a nice, beautiful open world, I love to explore. I'm not into, like, fantasy type games, so things like Skyrim aren't my type of game. But I do sit there and play Skyrim just to free roam, and it's the same with Legend of Zelda. I do enjoy free roaming in Breath of the Wild. Token machine full? I never did check my challenges, huh? Oh yeah, I think I'm too late for that. Actually, I might not be. But I do play some like RPG games, like Fallout and stuff. Okay, so it probably wouldn't be my type of game, because I'm not much into like the fantasy style games. I love Fallout. I love Fallout 4 because of its gameplay. However, Fallout New Vegas has the best RPG mechanics in the series, or at least in the more modern style of the series. But I have branched out a lot regarding my taste in games. Like, I just got Elden Ring, so I'll be playing Souls-likes. I actually have a few Souls-likes. And interest in others. I have actually gotten like halfway through the American McGee's Alice, the first game. I haven't beaten it yet. I need to, but with working at nights and the fact that the PS3 doesn't allow you to just plug in a headset into the controller and have all the audio go to your headset, unfortunately I don't wind up playing the PS3 much. Now that I have an Xbox, I can sit there and start American McGee's Alice again. However, I actually decided I was going to do that on stream. Oh, American McGee's Alice is fantastic. I love its art style. And I love that Madness Returns leans more into that art style. I was like in love with the art style. Like for a while, that shit was my home screen. But unfortunately, American McGee was working on concept and stuff for the third game, but EA was like, nah, we're not gonna greenlight it. There are rumors of the Alice IP getting a TV show, which I hope is true, because that might inspire EA to change their mind and let him make a third game. But I've seen the concept art for the third game, and oh my god, is it beautiful.
Come get some!
I haven't played Darksiders. I have, like, heard of it, and I think for a while it was on my radar as far as, like, considering purchasing it, but I just never did, unfortunately. And there are a lot of games like that. I still need to get Hellboy Web of Word, and I'm gonna get it for Switch physically and maybe PlayStation digitally. But it has such a beautiful art style. Okay. So is it like a Souls-like? If I bought South Park Stick of Truth, it would purely be based for the humor, because I'm not a fan of turn-based gameplay. And I know that I want to say that's an unpopular opinion because of the recent popularity of Baldur's Gate 3. However, I don't think it's that much of an unpopular opinion, because I feel like people not liking turn-based games is still pretty common. I might have to look at Darksiders again, sit there and see if it would be something I'd play. That's actually the entire reason I actually played Deadpool, was because of its humor. The Deadpool game, honestly, from a gameplay standpoint, it's pretty mediocre. But from looking at its comedy, it's actually really funny, and I love it. Yeah, unfortunately. But no, they came back. Really soon. And the video quality has dropped to a ugly level. Empathy has broken down. I'm gonna fix the arcade machine first. No. Wanting to fix this.
Squash those bugs!
Fuck off.
Infestation annihilated!
Alright, let's make sure there are no other machines broken down. Okay, all the other machines look good. Did I collect the money from these machines? Yes, I did. Okay. Unfortunately, my internet has been a bitch recently. So, it doesn't help that I thought I was going to have the house to myself so I could stream, not have to worry about anything. But literally everybody came back as I was streaming. Pretty early, too, into the stream. Let's see. But that just sucks. The video quality is... Ew. Alright. I'll see you next time. Just have fun and be safe. I'm just gonna wind up finishing the day in the arcade and then call it good. Usually I'd end it after
Crucified.
purchasing the next upgrade, but
It's a bug hunt.
I wound up not doing that this time. Okay, all the machines look good. Well done. Alright.
Way clear.
Fuck.
Way clear.
Blind terror has broken down.
Way clear.
Fuck. Move.
Earth decimated. 5.9 million dead.
God.
Way clear. New York annihilated. 7.4 million dead.
Damn it.
West Berlin nuked. 8.2 million dead. Seoul incinerated. 3.3 million dead. Communists win.
Well, damn.
It's a bug hunt! Insects eradicated!
Alright. Okay, it must be closing and I didn't even notice. Alright. Alright, let's see how much I made. 5,000 from the arcade. And 1,000 from laundry. Well, thank you all for joining on in. Hope you all enjoyed. Hi! Hope to see you guys next week. Later on we will be continuing Fallout New Vegas on Twitch, but hope you guys had a fantastic day, and I'll see you later.